Clam chowder. I set myself a challenge. Could I find the best in America? Could I find the best in the world? Well, let me tell you, it was quite an effort. I started on the East Coast. I went to the West Coast. I then came home. I then went to the West Coast. Came back to the East Coast. Here are the videos of the clam chowder I had. It's more than just the wonderful creamy goodness of the soup that you're having. It's the whole adventure. And then I had to try and come up with a scoring system. I've had some in some great places. I've had some brilliant clam chowder. Some better than others. Some absolutely fabulous. Why don't they all use bacon? Take a look at what I found out. See my scoring. And I'll talk to you at the end. Thanks for being there. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I'm at Grand Central Terminal at Luke's Seafood waiting for a bowl of clam chowder. This is number one of who knows how many. Looks creamy, but you get your oyster crackers with it. So let's try. That's really nice. Got a nice balance of potatoes and clams in there. New England Originals. Let's drop some of them in, see how that works out. It's not too salty. Quite fishy, but not in a bad way. I'll be back when I've finished it. So that's clam chowder number one at Luke's Seafood, Grand Central Terminal, New York City. I've had the clam chowder. Very tasty. Quite creamy, but it did feel as though it got a little bit watery to the end, but it's still very tasty. And the one thing it hasn't got in it is bacon, so I will be watching for that next time. Anyway, so that's Luke's Seafood, Grand Central Terminal, New York City. See you on the next one. In San Francisco, I went here, Boudins, however you want to call it, down on Fisherman's Wharf. This is the stuff that they sell in the restaurant, so I've tried it and I've had it. So I thought I'll try it at home. They always put it in a sourdough bowl. So I've got the sourdough loaf. And what I'm going to do, warm that up the way it should be in the oven, cook that the way it says on the back of here, and then I'm going to review it. Hold tight and you'll see my San Francisco Boudin clam chowder in the UK, but it's still American. My clam chowder is ready. Out of here from Boudins. I'm looking on the back here. Do not boil. I did not boil. And while I was doing it, I had a look in there. It's very, very thick. Beautiful thick. I don't know if you can see in there, look. Looked on the main ingredients. It's potatoes and quahog clams, which is the way it should be. New England chowder. It is very thick. And there are potatoes and there are clams in there. Oh my word, that is very, very good. And Boudins are bakeries, so you've got the sourdough. We'll dip that in. We'll try that. Fresh out the oven, so it you get it and it's ready just to be finished off at home, and that is just exactly as it is on Fisherman's Wharf. So we've got lots of potatoes and we've got clams. And the clams are very, very finely chopped. It's not over seasoned, it's just lovely. Let me finish this and then I'll tell you my final thoughts. I can tell you that was delightful. It travels very well. Shame I can't buy over here in the UK because I definitely would be buying it. Very, very nice. I need to finish the rest of my clam quest, come back with my final scores. And my finding, go below. Tell me what your favourite clam chowder is. So, when at Fisherman's Wharf, what you're going to have, it's got to be a bowl of clam chowder in a bread bowl. And this is what it looks like. Clam chowder in a bowl. So you eat the lot. Some little oyster crackers to go on top. Fisherman's Wharf. Hello. The Sabella and Torre clam chowder in the sourdough bowl was very, very nice. It's a lovely warm morning before I took a boat trip. I could recommend it. It was great. It was just opposite Boudins. Clam Chowder Quest in Seattle is on. Because there is a sourdough bowl, I had to try it. And they filled it up. And I got some extra. And the lid. This is Lowen's at Pike Market in Seattle. So let's try it. It's thick and it's creamy. And it's got some herbs on top. It looks like a few speckles. It might be chili. Who knows?
Yesterday, yeah, tomorrow's workshop. You're right, it's kind of tough.
Try that. It's got potatoes in it. It's got clams in it. And let's go for this. Still no bacon. Well, that's very nice. A little bit salty. Is it the best clam chowder in the world? Maybe not, but it's pretty good. It's $18.95. But I am in a bit of a tourist trap, so I'll be back and let you know what I think at the end. The verdict. Was it the best clam chowder in the world? It was a good, solid clam chowder. The bread was very nice. It could have been doing with crunchier. I enjoyed it very, very much. What makes for it is very much the location. So I'm just going to show you now. Look around where I'm sat. What a view. Puget Sound. Mountains in the background with snow on top. The place has got a great vibe. And there are locals that are eating here. A Monday afternoon in April, and downstairs the place is full. Come up for the view. I'd recommend it. So if you're in Pike Place, try Lowen's. Tell them Abtaman sent you. If you've been here, let me know. Put your comments down below. Right, we'll do another one soon.
Clam chowder, 8 ounce.
Place Clam Chowder. And I've got some oyster crackers. And I noticed looking at this, and they do claim to be pretty much the best in the world. I'm going to try it before I do anything else. And the one thing this has got in it is bacon. This has got everything. Oh, that is good. Right, put some crackers in. It is a small bowl. You get a bit of bread, some crackers. It's $11. So it's probably the same sort of price as the others, but that is really good. I'll come back at the end and tell you what I think. That was my bowl of clam chowder at Pike Place Chowder. It was wonderful. Very thick and creamy. Bacon, celery, clams, potato. I think it's got to be my favourite by far. They do claim pretty much to be the best. You won't find me arguing right now. But I will be doing some more. I don't know if I'll do another one in Seattle because I leave tomorrow. But the next one could well be legal seafoods in Boston and something in Salem. So stay tuned and we'll eat more clam chowder. I like that with bacon though, that was very good. Top of my list at the moment. Here I am at the Union Oyster House, America's oldest restaurant. It just happens to be next door to America's oldest bar. And as it's Boston, I suppose I'm going to have a Sam Adams and clam chowder in a bowl. And then we'll assess it, see how we get on. My bowl of clam chowder is here. Got some oyster crackers. Got some warm cakey thing. At the side, I'd imagine that's bread. I'll try some of that in a minute. But this is New England, this is chowder. This is the Union Oyster House. This smells fantastic. It's very thick. No bacon. Seems to be my thing. Got some potatoes, got some clams. Let's try it. Oh. It's very much on a par with a Boudins one in San Francisco. Let's try what this bread thing is. It's like a sponge cake. It is, it tastes like Madeira cake. It's a bit different, isn't it? They give you some butter with it as well. I don't think you need it. Strangely enough, it goes. It's sweet. Try again while they're together. Yeah, it works. I like it with sourdough. What are you calling this bread? Because it tastes like Madeira cake to me.
Cornbread.
It's cornbread?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Every place makes it a little bit different. We like to make it sweet. We think it goes good.
It
with the
is
salt
sweet,
and
and it does go with it. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, there you go, cornbread.
Go on.
Oh, I really got a hit of clam then. That's very nice. Gotta be careful with this thing; it falls apart. So I have literally had clam chowder coast to coast. Let me finish it off, and I'll let you know what I think at the end. Proper. Well, that was really nice. Very different to have a piece of cornbread with it. He said that they do the cornbread and they make it sweeter, so it offsets against the salt in the chowder. Although I felt the chowder was seasoned perfectly, and it tasted great. It's got a real nice after creamy taste, and there's plenty of potato and clams in there. I really, really like it. It's strange with the cornbread though. I say I've got to get used to that because I'm used to having it with sourdough. But it's certainly in the running. It's a cracker. $13.95 a bowl, that. Well worth it. Clam chowder, please.
Would you like a cup or a bowl?
I'm going to have a bowl.
You got it.
I'm on a quest to find the best. Bowl of clam chowder here is $9.50. Certainly cheaper than Boston and cheaper than many of the others I've had. So I'm at the Lobster Shanty, the one with the surly waitresses apparently, but everyone seems so nice. I got here just at the right time because it's filling up now. It's here. Let's have a look. Oh, crikey, there's some stuff in here. It may be slightly thinner than some of the others, but let's give it a go. Look at the size of that. I must say, that is really very, very good. A bit of sourdough. We'll try this. That's very good. Add some Lobster crackers. There's going to be 2 packets. I think it's a bit of a bargain, this. Try that in there. That is lovely. That is very, very nice. The one thing I'm finding is that they're all very individual and it's down to your individual taste. And for price-wise, I think we've got a bit of a bargain here. I'm going to work my way through it and I'll tell you what I think at the end. It's certainly good value for money, this one. I'm only having one today. Don't think I could eat another one. Right, see you at the end. There's a little bit of a spicy kick in this as well. It might not be the best clam chowder in the world, but it's certainly one of the best locations with some of the nicest people. You can't go wrong with that. And value as well. Hi, hello. Yeah, can I get a large Sam Adams, please, a seasonal?
Large Sam Adams seasonal.
And I would like a clam chowder as well,
Clam chowder? Of course, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I wanted to get to Legal Seafoods. I couldn't get to the one in Chicago. I didn't see one in Boston because it was raining, but I'm now at the airport about to go home. There's a Legal Seafoods here. So this will be my last clam chowder. It's supposed to be brilliant. They say it's their award-winning recipe. So we'll see what we get. This is $13.50. We'll give it a go. And also Sam Adams as well, because that is Boston. So I'll be back in a second. So this is their clam chowder. Comes in a cup. Got their own oyster crackers. $13.50. It's quite expensive, so let's have a go. See what it looks like. It's very thick. There seems to be a lot in here. Yes, potatoes, clams, and other stuff. It's very nice.
We're out.
There's some of their crackers in here. Bear in mind I'm at the airport, so they always charge more, don't they? It's very tasty. It's not the best, but it's very, very good. I'll let you know in a minute when I've finished it. I just had a look at the Legal Seafoods website. A cup like this in the Boston restaurant is $9. Here it's $13.50. If you had a bowl, which is about twice as much as this, it's $12 in the restaurant. So prices are comparable. It is very nice. As I get down into it, it's there's a lot of stuff, so it is very good, very, very good indeed. I'm finding that a lot of the clam chowders, quite simply because the clam chowders taste very similar. And it's all down to thickness, seasoning, and individual taste. So I'll think about it on the flight on the way home and come with my final decision. Cheers. Well, what do you think about that then? That is my clam chowder quest done. Have a look at the chart at the side and you'll see where the scores are. Now these scores are pretty much for the overall experience at each place. So you can see the highest mark is for probably what is not the best clam chowder. I think I've probably had the best clam chowder in the world, and they sell different ones as well. For me, the winner is Pike Place Chowder in Seattle. It came in a small paper cup. I had some sourdough with it. It was something you have on the run. It's a bit of a tourist trap, probably slightly more expensive than it should be, but the taste was fantastic. The overall winner for me, for the vibe and the atmosphere, was Shanty Lobster in Salem. That was brilliant, absolutely superb. But again, another winner would be the Oyster House restaurant in Boston, because if you wanted a full dining experience with bar service and surroundings, that place is full of history. I think the bottom line is, what I'm saying is, there are no bad clam chowders. They're all really good. You pay your money, you take your choice. I did. And I've travelled thousands of miles to have it. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Click some of these links as well for the other videos of my trip from this year. Eat your clam chowder and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get my numbers up and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for being there.